and welcome to the Glass Gallery. This is a very special event. One of our artists, Karl Kelly, is here, and one of the art teachers from a charter school has brought 60 students to view his art, because it's on bullying, and have everybody talk about it and have an open discussion. It's a great idea. It's going to work beautifully. So thank you for joining us.
I just graduated from the Miami International University of Art and Design doing my MFA in visual art. And when I was completing my course, we had a choice of trying to make a difference in social issues. And I wanted to do anti-bullying for kids. And I think this was a great opportunity for me to express my own experience, because I was also bullied as a child. And I wanted to share that experience with other people to know that they're not the only one that went through it. And that's why I have different scenarios of different parts of child bullying happening in my paintings. I know that bullying is an issue for today, but my style of work is called social realism. And what social realism is where the artists depict themes of present. Even though bullying is a current theme in different generations, my artwork, I try to make my artwork contemporary, just to relate to child bullying right now. Now, typically my style is impressionist. Impressionist, by the way, is a way of actually letting the brush strokes move freely across the canvas. So I want to ask anyone about what they think about my artwork, and I'm open to the audience.
So were you personally involved in any of these, or these are all from stories that you have heard?
These are all from stories, and some of them are my own experience.
Which ones?
Typically, this one over here with the boys. This is called My Playground, and basically it's where, as a young man, you're there playing your football or basketball or whatever game you're playing, and you have the older kids who dominate the playground, and they're the ones that are coming over to you telling you to get off their playground. And this was an experience that I wanted to share, because sometimes when you're in that group, you're feeling very intimidated to stand up for yourself and to speak out. So I wanted to share a different experience in that one. And you can see it in many different ones, where the smaller kid getting tossed around by the older kids, or the young girl getting bullied from other friends of hers, and the emotion, you can see the emotion of her face.
And remember, I want to reiterate and point out that if you see bullying or you are bullied, go right to your teacher or tell your friends to go right to. It is not snitching. No one should be bullied. No one. So you are doing the right thing by going to your teacher and tell them that somebody's bullying. Because if you don't, then something bad could happen from that event. You could be preventing something bad from happening. I mean, you hear on the news somebody was beaten up on a bus, or somebody that was thought differently, was bullied for whatever reason. That's just not what we do in our great country. So you are not, and I want to reiterate, you are not snitching. It is the right thing to do to go and tell your teacher.
If you feel you are being bullied because you are different, just remember one thing. We are all different. Okay? If you look, we all have something different. And we have our own personality. And you're very important. And you don't want to be hurt. And you don't want anybody to be hurt. So like the mayor said, like Karl Kelly said, if somebody is hurting you, is bullying you, please go to your teacher, go to your parents, and tell them what happened. You do not want to have this going on and on and on forever.
These are two people that made today happen. The artist, Karl Kelly, Hi, Karl.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. And the teacher who brought all these wonderful students, Cecilia Moss.
Hi, how are
Miss
you?
Moss.
Hi.
I'm good. What a wonderful thing that you did. And why did you do it?
I wanted my students to experience not just the artwork, but also the message being delivered by Karl, which I think is very important and is happening everywhere in our schools.
It's all we read about these days.
Yes, we're also doing an anti-bullying campaign at school, and we're really working together with the students this year and every year to make sure that it doesn't happen.
And if they do their depiction of bullying, I'm sure it would be reflective of Karl's work.
Definitely, we're actually going to be working on a project as soon as we get back. I want them to depict their own feelings, what they believe, and base it on a social issue.
Well, how many students do you have here today?
I have over about 60 students
Yeah.
between 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
And that's the Charter Middle School Central Campus.
Yes, Central Campus.
So thank you very much
You're
for
very
being
welcome.
socially conscious enough to bring students to something like this.
Great.
And Karl, thank you for what you do because they're fabulous.
You're welcome. And it was good to come out here and see the students and to let them see the type of work I do, and also to see bullying on canvas, because it's not a lot of artists that does bullying.
No, it isn't.
And I just wanted.
And it's such an issue today.
Of course it is. And I wanted to bring that awareness to kids and to the public to show that we should stop it.
I think this was a beautiful morning, and I'm delighted that we're all here. And thank you. Thank you, Karl.
It was great.
Thank you,
You're very
Miss
welcome.
Moss.
It's been 3 years since I'm knocking on your door, and I still wanna knock some more. Ooh, girl, ooh, girl.
What an exciting morning for the children, for the kids. They're not children anymore. And for the teacher, Cecilia Moss, and for the artist, Karl Kelly, for us to be here today and to appreciate what he's showing in the social problem of bullying.